And the first unit, the premier unit, of course, in the parade is Chief driving the chief car. And it looks like retired Chief of Police Bill Schultz is in the front seat also. Gentlemen, remove your hats, if you would, for the passing of the colors. Cannon Valley VFW Auxiliary 4452 is here in town. They do quite a bit of work in the area with retired veterans. And for the first time ever, the Grand Marshals, and that's marshals of the parade, are the Cannon Falls EMTs. The ambulance service, I should say. So there's more than one Grand Marshal, and I don't think I even have the names of all of them. But there they are, very important people. If you're ever in an accident and you need somebody, it's the time to come. All right.
Tim Elchall is our director.
Tim Elchall is the director.
And our previous director, Brenda, is
Our
a paramedic.
previous director, who is a paramedic now, is Brenda Bashalik.
Let's give a hand to our medics! Come on, I can hear you.
We can hear you. All right, let's give a hand for the paramedics, the EMTs, the ambulance service. By golly, they're taken for granted until you're laying on the ground half dead or bleeding, and here they come. I've had occasion to be out in the country when I needed them, and it was really a joy to see them. Driving all the way down from Kenyon is the Kenyon VFW. Color Guard. Remembering what the servicemen have done for us. If you're able to do things that you want to do, think of that. In action, folks. Thanks very much for coming. Thank you for your service, gentlemen. We appreciate it. Twin Rivers Senior Campus on Main Street out by Casey's, in case you're not familiar with it. Is assisted living for seniors. Now accepting applications. I'm assuming that is for those of you that are ready to go into assisted living. True. You never know. You'll see some people running around handing out little stickers, and then you'll see one man in particular handing out stickers that has his name on it, and his name is John Howe. He's running for Congress.
That's John Howe. I'm not John Howe. That's John Howe. Thank you for that.
Cannon Falls Fire Department, again, another unit that we don't need very often. But when you need them, they are very handy to have. And there's something you don't see very often is a hand-pulled cart. Usually they have horses pulling it. What happened to the horses, guys? One of the better equipped fire departments in the area for a small town. Cannon Falls Fire Department can handle just about any situation. They have the big snorkel, the trucks for doing brush fires, grass fires, something I can get out into the fields easily and out into the woods. We also have the boat for water rescue. Keep in mind that the fire department has a street dance on Saturday night, July 30th. That's the end of this month. Starting 8:30, it's right down by the fire department on 4th Street. Fire and rescue. These gentlemen put in a lot of time training during the year. They don't just sit around waiting for a fire to happen. They do different exercises and things to keep themselves sharp. Keep in mind the number to call in case you have a fire, or if you see something going on, is, of course, 911. Wanamingo Fire Department brought some of their units down to get in our parade today too. They occasionally are called into service if something is too big or potentially too big for Cannon Falls to handle. Randolph Fire Department also is called in many times to assist, as is the Cannon Falls Fire Department. The Randolph Hampton Chicken Barbecue Raffle and Street Dance is Saturday, August 20th. That gives you a couple months to think about it. All afternoon. You can probably look that up on Facebook. Cannon Falls is also called out to assist Randolph. Anytime there's a potential fire that will stress either city, they have a reciprocal agreement where they can call each other out, which is a big help. Maysville Fire Department just down the road also have a wildlife and rescue unit. That's Douglas Township, Mesa Township, Welch Township out on Highway 61. They're also very helpful and very useful in assistance for Cannon Falls and Randolph. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate it a lot. Again, Meadsville being a small town has a fantastic fire department, and that again also is all volunteer. You wouldn't think that they would need as much equipment as they have, but when there is a fire, you need it. Coming all the way up the highway from Kenyon, another volunteer fire department. And again, we've had occasional call in Kenyon to come up and assist us. Cannon Falls and Randolph Girl Scouts, very active in the area. Oh my stars, only 222 days until the cookie sales start here.
Can't read it.
Speaking of the bicycle race, at the last Fun Fest, Althoff Hardware was the winner of that in a hard-fought battle. And we have a float from Althoff Hardware. A bouncy house, and I'll bet you're able to rent that bouncy house anytime you like. Althoff Hardware is in the same location they've been for the last who knows how many years. Mitch took it over now, and '83 years they've been running. This is the fourth generation to take care of it. And it's a good-looking crew, too. They have a lot of rentals there and all kinds of stuff you can get. Lake Billsby Improvement Association, the man playing the accordion on the float is Ray Sands. You probably recognize him. He had his 50th anniversary not too long ago, his 50th year of playing with the polka dots. Graydon Morehouse is back again this year with his 1952 Ellis Chalmer. Except that's Floyd Benenciak. Sorry, Floyd. Gentlemen bring their new tractor, or their tractors here that look like new every year. And just like the Girl Scouts that we have in town, we have a very active Cannon Falls Cub Scout. This is Pack 239. Cindy Lucking driving in the vehicle. Hello, Cindy. How are you doing today? Jack will be at the fair from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Schaefer Window and Siding Company has been around the area for quite a while, hamming it up to the cameras I see. In case you need anything for your house, give them a call. I'm sure they're at YouTube, Facebook, and all that kind of good stuff. Replacement windows, siding, all that. There are a lot of activities going around that the Chamber of Commerce does in town. The big national bike race was a couple of weeks ago. People from all over the world were here racing in their bicycles. They went on a 90-mile race out into the country and down to a couple of neighboring towns. And the end of the race was very exciting. And here's Graydon Morehouse with his 1953 Minneapolis Moline. And he's pulling his manure spreader. By golly, you don't see many of those anymore, do we? Thanks, Graydon. We appreciate you coming. The Mat Rats. I said the Mat Rats. Now there's a couple alive in there. Hey, Mat Rats, let's hear a big cheer. Yeah. There we go. Mat Rats is a wrestling club. It's a great organization. And here along, Ryan, were you a Mat Rat? Ryan, were you a Mat Rat? There you go, there's proof. Ryan was a state wrestling champion this year. Congratulations for that. Angie Craig! She's wearing red and blue. I guess your arms are white. Good to see you, Angie. She's running for Congress. She and all her cronies there. She's a candidate for Congress in Minneapolis, Minnesota 2nd District. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the St. Paul Osmond Shrine Mighty Mites. It's an internationally renowned motorized unit dedicated to rides so kids can walk. These shrines represent one of the largest fraternal organizations in the world, supporting 22 shrine hospitals nationwide, which provide the best care for kids in need. Build friendship, make a difference, have fun, become a shriner. First Farmers and Merchants Bank, they have offices here in town in 3 different locations. In case you need banking at an odd hour of the day, they are open at Econo Foods 7 days a week. Also, the main bank out by the mall is available at regular hours. They don't have the old bank again across around the corner here, but those two take care of everything really well. The lifeguards. Don't shoot the cameras and don't shoot the sound people. There again, you don't need them unless you need them. And then they're there. A very highly trained group of young people that save lives, protect lives. Much like the fire department and the police department. Check for open hours. You can probably get a hold of them through the city website. Countryside Disposal with Jordan Erickson. That's a lot of garbage. Hey, thanks a lot. Willis Morehouse is pulling his Minneapolis Moline and the FFA trailer. I got, you know, a little more energy there, guys. Come on. A little more energy. That away. Thank Randolph FFA. I'll bet a lot of you gentlemen will recognize a 1950 Ford. You probably owned one at one point in time with a V8. Original. Glenn, did you buy that when it was brand new?
No, but I fell in love in it.
Yeah, I'm not going to announce that. He's spent many hours in that car. That's when cars were cars. Coming all the way up from Red Wing are the Red Wing Royal Ambassadors. Madeline Bodensteiner, Aaron Fritz, and Jordan Munson. Thanks, ladies. Have a great year. Nelson Insurance right here in town, in fact, right around the corner from us. I want to thank them for letting us use their electricity, plug it in, even though it didn't work when we first got here. Cannon Falls Beacon, one of the oldest newspapers in town.
They're just that good at dominating the market.
The Beacon and the Shopper, been around since 1876, still in the family. If you want all the local news that is news, there you are right there. You can buy subscriptions and give them away as gifts for your family or friends out of town. And a lot of people that have moved out of town still get the subscription to be sent to them. Coming up before they get here, you want to know that this is a Cannon Falls High School steel drum band. If you've got an old steel drum and you hit it with a stick on the top, you'll know that it does not quite sound the same as it does after you pound it on it a lot with a big hammer. These are actual steel drums that are made, that are tuned to the notes. So we'll give a listen. It's amazing you get that much sound out of a drum, out of a barrel, 55-gallon drum. Riverwood Church out on Highway 19 in their fairly new building. They've been doing pretty well out there. If you're looking for a church home and you need something that's a little casual, take a ride out on Highway 19 to Riverwood Church.
I'm gonna make it home tonight.
Goodhue County Fair down in Zumbrota. You can see the dates when it is. We're going to have a big Sawyer Brown concert down there. Matt Schmidt running for Senate. Where is Matt? Did he leave already? He's coming. Okay. Matt Schmidt.
Oh, thank you.
Matt Schmidt is a representative for our area here. The Walmart Field. Remax Canada Realty right here in town, right on 4th Street as a matter of fact. Right down around the corner. Remax. They're handing out biking schedules. Does anybody want a biking schedule? Biking schedules right here. Who wants one?
Biking schedule?
Across the street. Across the street.
Mr. Smith.
Go across the street. Straight out on the right. Wait. Let them know. There you go. Merle Schreiber does a good job of bringing his horses down here every year. Beautiful set of horses. And you have to wait for traffic. Isn't that just the way it is? Now, are these Belgians? Okay. Set of fight. Well-behaved set of horses. Going in style in a white carriage. Beautiful. Beautiful set of horses, and you notice they're just about in step too. Pretty amazing. $98.39? Oh, okay. Goodhue County Dairy Princesses, Haley, Maria, and Julianne. Thanks for coming, girls. These girls were judges in the big milking contest we had a couple of weeks ago at the First Thursday Fun Fest. And it was just so exciting they could hardly contain themselves. And we have a winner to a gift certificate right here. Goodhue County Mounted Sheriff's Posse, which are all volunteers, I believe. And they're the Sheriff B right there. Good, how are you, sir? Thanks for bringing your people here, and your horses too.
Thank you.
They are used in rescues, searches. When you can't get vehicles into where they should be getting into, the horses will get there. So thank you very much for coming. Thank you for what you do. If there's an emergency that comes up, they can be called at any time of the day or night. They need to be ready to go in 1 hour with their horse in the trailer at the site, mounted and ready. Cannon Falls Ridge Riders Saddle Club, right here in town. It would appear that they aspire to be one of the Goodhue County Mounted Posse. How many of you want to be in the Mounted Posse when it comes time? There's 1, 2. All right, good for you guys. Keep it up. And there is the essential part of the parade right there, following the horses. Thank you very much for all you do and for picking up after us. Goodhue Lions Club. They have a marvelous chicken barbecue down in Goodhue, August 21st. If you want to see a big chicken barbecue, my stars, you won't see a bigger one around. In fact, some of the gentlemen that run that Goodhue chicken feed, chicken barbecue, will also go out into different areas and train other cities how to do barbecues. Freeburg Insurance Company. Whether summer or winter at the Deck the Falls, their little train is out showing people what insurance is all about. Look them up in the phone book. They'd be happy to talk about insurance. The Masons. And Masons ladies, is there a female Mason name? Oh, of course, Eastern Star. Very active in the area. 150 years of masonry in Cannon Falls, making good men better and making better women better, right? Cannon Falls Clowns. My gosh, if you're not afraid of clowns, this is a super time to be around. Make them laugh, make them laugh. Oh, he's passing out a sucker to the cops. Oops, one didn't want it. He thought maybe he'd have to not give him a ticket next time. Trying to bribe that officer with a sucker. He thought that officer was a sucker, but he wasn't. St. Ansgar's Lutheran Church on Highway 19. The church with a big parking lot in front. Doing a lot of good stuff in the community. They have missionary trips they take. Cannon Cruisers Car Club, right of Cannon Falls here. They've been very active in the area for quite a few years. They do put on a car show. They have a cruise during the car show where you can look and see all the old cars going by, and there are lots of old cars. With loving hands and lots of time, effort, and money, they restore some of these vehicles to their once beautiful look. Obviously, most of the cars that they have are not made anymore. If they are, they're changed, so they don't look anything like they used to. The Mustang has gone through a number of different changes. It's recognizable, but just barely. Loris Norstead Lodge, Sons of Norway from Red Wing. What are you doing up here in Red Wing, Daddy? Forcus, yeah. Loris Norstead. Again, a very active organization down in Red Wing. The signs on the side, the rose mauling, were all done by hand. That boat's been in many, many different parades in the area. Defeat of Jesse James Day's ambassadors. Not Jesse James Day's, it's a defeat of Jesse James. The weekend after Labor Day, we'll be able to witness guns blazing in the failed robbery attempt by the James Younger Gang, along with a lot of other activities, including a rodeo, 2 arts and craft fairs, a car show, a carnival, soapbox derby, and parade. Something for everyone. It's not too far away. It's close by. Devon Dianovic, Vanessa Gonzalez, and Sarah Spalding are the ambassadors. The junior ambassadors are Ashlyn Pockert and Erica Jorgensen. Thanks for coming, ladies. Thanks for bringing the other guys with you. The next float is the Miss Goodhue Royalty Float. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you for a fact that after they leave this parade, it is no holds barred. They go down to Vesa for their parade. You don't see the lovely, demure, well-behaved young ladies on the float like you see today with all the long dresses and the tiaras and the beauty. You see cutoffs and blue jeans and shirts and water balloons. It's nice to see both sides of the queens. Thanks for coming, ladies. Anna Kohlhofer, Lexi Bortz, and Rachel Opsold. Rachel is Princess and also Miss Congeniality. Yeah, it's fun to see that. It's something like you ain't never witnessed before. They go kind of wild. St. Paul's Lutheran Church from out on the highway, on Highway 52, just off from Highway 19, has a very active youth group and young people. They also have a Christian day school there, and daycare, kindergarten, and just lots of nice folks. Pictures of men. VBS coming up in a couple weeks, July 25th to the 28th. Don't forget it. If you need a place to go during the week, there's a good place for it. This is the Dakota County Two-Cylinder Club. In case you're wondering why it says it's a two-cylinder club, because that's what the tractors run on, is 2 cylinders. Well, and some of them run on no cylinders, I see. Or you split them and it's 1 cylinder each. Oh, it's broke. Yeah. And he hangs his head in shame. I'm not running today. Well, you know, flu, cold, something coming up. And there again, something you don't see very often, a two-bottom plow. That's two bottom plows, making two furrows. If you take a look at some of the plows out there nowadays, it's quite a few more than two. Barb Haley for house. Yeah. Where is Barb? Do we get to see her? She's coming. There she is in the red and black. Hi, Barb. Representative for our area right here, I would assume. And right behind Barb comes Mike Goggin for Senate. That would be for state senate in the area. And there he comes. Doing a little road work. Mike Goggin for state senate. Vote for Mike. Or vote for Stuart.
I
30 years ago, they started doing something here in town which people thought was a little nuts because there was a railroad passageway here that didn't do anything, so someone got the idea to make it into a bike trail. It's now called the Cannon Valley Trail, and it's been around for 30 years. Back in 1986. If you haven't had a chance to ride the trail yet, great time to start. That's the Mississippi Valley chapter of ABATE, which stands for American Bikers Awareness Training Education.
You better get that load delivered on time.
Troy Johnson on Johnson seal coating there on the pontoon boat. Mayo Clinic Health Systems, one of the largest systems around the area. We have a nice clinic and hospital right here in town, and there are many that are affiliated with it in different areas, Rochester being the most famous, which was started a long time ago and become one of the most famous clinics and hospitals probably in the world. Trophy House from New Trier. From what I've been told, they have some of the best hamburgers in the area. And it would appear that they are the best fish fry. Oh, voted best dang fish fry in Minnesota. That must be the southern part of it. The best dang fish fry in Minnesota on WCCO. Yes, sir. If you get a chance, take a run up there. It's a nice little place. And your fish fry is on Friday night? Right? Fish fry on Friday night? Is anyone paying attention to me? Yes. Frandup Masonry all the way on from Hastings. There's something you need to put together, held together, or re-put together. Give them a call up in Hastings. And they got pretty green shirts on. You'll see them from a long way. Oh, and pink too. Frandup Masonry. Oh, they got a lot of guys in the parade. Cool, thanks for coming. Okay, let's draw a couple more real quick here if we can get a chance. 9805. 9805. And 9850. 9805 and 9850. Weatherly Excavating, also out of Hastings, so the two come down together. The masonry place and the excavating place. So if you need something done, call one. I'll bet they can call the other one too. True North Church. Good one. There's a winner for Cafe 52, a gift certificate. 9805 is the other one. True North Church, right down the street in their new location, across from the car wash. The only place you can figure it out is right across from the car wash on the north side of town. Go out and take a look. August 7th to 11th is the VBS out at True North Church. Small church. It's been doing really well out there. Scott Wildenberg is the minister. Okay, we're still waiting for ticket number 9805. If you've got that, you've got a gift certificate waiting for you over here. In August, there is another fair going on, which is almost as good as the Cannon Valley Fair, and that is, well, we got to stick with what we got here, you know. The Dakota County Fair, marvelous place, and what a great fair it is. Lots of things going on. That runs from August 8th to the 14th, so it's a good run. Lots of things. And we got the other winner for a gift certificate. And that's the Cafe 52 also. Cafe 52 used, what? Oops, that was for Dudley's. That's for a free pizza, by golly. They don't have far to go to pick it up. Iron Horse Express. Way down out of Faribault. This is one of the new entrants this year. It would appear if you need something hauled or honked at, that's the place to go. And if those rolls of steel are real, they are awfully heavy. All right, a couple more ticket winners here. Let's give them out. 96, 98, 96, 98, and also 9840, 9840. If that's your number, bring it up here. We get you a gift certificate to somewhere in town. Either Dudley's Pizza right across the street, or Cafe 52 out of the mall, which used to be Country Kitchen. Speaking of eating, the director of the parade is driving this little John Deere tractor right here. Jim Nelson. How are you, Jim? He also let me plug into his electricity, so I'm responsible, or he's responsible for me or something. That's called Grandpa's Train, Jim and Babe Nelson. And guess who's in the last one? Would that be you, Babe? I got you, babe. Okay, we have one more winner there. That was 98, so we're still looking for 9840, 9840. FFA, Cannon Falls. By golly, you don't get a better organization than FFA. They train for life, and they do a good job. Gibson Sanitation, self-explanatory. Boy, they're there when you need them. They have drop-offs, dump-offs, drop boxes. If you got something you need thrown out, there it is. You got some weekly garbage you need taken care of, there you go. Cannon Power Sports, south end of town here on Highway 52. Just about anything you can imagine, they have. All right, we're going to have two more tickets here to draw out. 96, 96, 9696, and 9862. Outback Riders ATV Club, some of them just went by there a second ago. Ticket number 9696 and 9862. Island and Sons Trucking, also if you need something hauled, taken away, loaded up or whatever, they're just a little bit north of Hampton right there. They have beautiful trucks, award-winning trucks. They're painted up so nice. Nice people out there too. All right, two more numbers. 9782. 9782. 9782 is the number. And 9736. Two more tickets given away. 9736. If that's your ticket number, bring it over and we'll give you a gift certificate. Power drop-off service, and it looks like they were in the demolition derby. How'd you do at the derby? Ah, bummer. Didn't win, but they took something after first place. This truck is loaded with hay from the Showquist Hay and Straw Incorporated, run by Clinton Showquist. If you're a little shy on hay, or if you're looking for straw, do you sell straw too? You bet. Okay, thanks. Hay and straw, you can buy as much as you want. Frontier Ag and Turf, right here in town, and Wanamango, I believe it is. Okay, anybody got those ticket numbers we called off? Okay, check your tickets again. Here we go with 9960, 9960. Next number, 9694. 9694. Next number, 9852. 9852. And we got another couple winners here. All right, 9707. And 9782. And we got another winner. We got one more left. 9782. 9782. Bailey Broads was in the, was really in the demolition derby. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the parade. Here's Jeff. He starts it off and finishes it off. I'm sorry, Chief McCormick. Pick up your garbage. Please don't leave it sitting on the street to make it look messy. Thank you very much for coming. Appreciate you all being here. Appreciate the good effort you put in. Drive carefully on your way home.